case you haven't noticed.
I'm gay! Jadyn, I made a few videos on her in the past which were seriously bad. It's not that she didn't deserve it, it was just those videos are bad. Seriously, how did those videos do as well as they did with those kind of video quality? Anyways, Jadyn is a YouTube commentary channel who makes daily topic commentary videos like such topics as insert YouTuber gets cancelled and making 3 videos on taking the blade after he died. Now let's get ready to go down the rabbit hole with Jadyn. Jadyn started out her channel as a Minecraft YouTuber, like making Minecraft PE videos, like Minecraft Pocket Edition videos. And with her first commentary video taking place on September 2nd, 2019, which she was talking about covering like the Minecraft Monday drama involving Keemstar. After this, she would go on to keep making Minecraft videos until uploading her final one on August 9th of 2020. During this time, she shifted more towards commentary until reaching 295,000 subscribers at the time I'm recording.
Part of the song is about how a pussy is calling Drake's name.
People watch commentary channels for a lot of different reasons, one being personality like Penguin Zero and Diesel Patches. Either that or people watch it for being informational, like some information that's entertaining, like Sunny V2 or June the King. Jadyn falls into the latter, where it's just like a news channel like and doing information, but the problem is she doesn't really have that many personality. Let me explain. So even if you make like a documentary type video, like you still have to at least have good editing and good and a decent personality through the editing. Like, you can convey a personality through editing by just simply, editing clips or even, just talking in text, in the font. But Jadyn doesn't really do that. She's, a basic editor at best and then just talks about, the most blandest shit, like Dream being canceled on Twitter. That I don't see anyone calling that entertainment, really. And so, she doesn't fall into, personality driven since she has lack thereof a personality. She's not really falling into either or, so it just makes her come off as bland. Which for even channels like Dumpy, which I don't like, I can see why people like it since he has a personality. The problem is Jadyn has no personality when it comes to editing or just talking in general. People's videos don't have to be well edited for them to be entertaining. Penguin Zero is a good example of someone who doesn't need to edit much, but his video shines in terms of quality when it comes to personality. Jadyn doesn't really have that either. Her personality's bland, nothing else, and she's not really that good at editing. She's basic at best. And I couldn't really see myself watching Jadyn, to be honest. Her content's a bit bland for the genre. There's some people worse than her, and I understand that, but her content stands out as bland.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Now, up until this point, I never really talked about Jadyn as a person, whether she's nice or she's a big meanie face. But I think it's time we get into her Twitter antics. So let's get into the most recent one, shall we? This one involves Jadyn. At first glance, you would think that this tweet is a normal call out of a commentary channel's Discord server.
This shit isn't okay. The commentary community has been dogpiling this person for days. They eventually had a mental breakdown and people made fun of them.
But there's more. Augie RC, one of the owners of the server, said,
"You actively contributed to shitting on this person too. At their lowest moment, now today you are suddenly morally grandstanding, while making it out like the entire community is responsible for one guy in a Discord server of 1,000 people, who was banned for the record."
What I took from this is that Jadyn tried to paint Augie RFC Discord server as transphobic, even though her only proof was one person acting like a dickhead. But every server has that one member that's like a dickhead and eventually gets kicked. Trust me, I know. I know that. Jadyn has gotten into a lot more Twitter antics after this, but I'm gonna save your precious time by just covering the main ones. Starting with Jadyn's Hypocrisy tweets. What I mean by this is just that I'm just gonna show this tweet on screen and I'm just gonna play what I say after.
These channels, they already milking that Techno Blade situation.
God, I can't believe people are milking Techno Blade's death. Yeah, that's really awful. And now, you wouldn't do something like that, Jadyn, wouldn't you? You wouldn't make a video of Techno Blade's death right after he got diagnosed.
Come on, how bad can it possibly be? How bad can I be? I'm just building the economy. How bad can I be? Just look at me petting this puppy.
Now, as you can see, she's very hypocritical. She'll flip-flop on a subject constantly. And wonder what's even funnier about the Technoblade when she made that comment? She made that video less than a week after making that tweet. Not even a week. They didn't even give time for it to breathe. Nothing. And Jadyn also said some shit about religion, saying that World War II should happen to all religious people, which is fucked.
We all agree that you are a dumbass.
Actually fucked. But I could go on for days about that, so I'm just gonna move on.
But where are those good old fashion values on which we used to rely.
So when you're making a commentary video, rule 1 is you're able to take stuff. If you're gonna talk shit about someone else, they should be able to talk shit about you back. That's fair game. Jadyn didn't get this memo, actually. She didn't get the memo. And take any slight criticism towards Jadyn, and she'll just act like a complete narcissist, says she makes more money than you, and said that there's people worse than them. Nah, shit. But that doesn't negate the criticism. The final thing I want to be talking about is Jadyn saying
N-word. 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 N-word.
and I will present to you the top 10 times Jadyn fucked up. Now, some YouTubers interviewed Jadyn about her Technoblade videos and the N-word thing, and she would go on to say the N-word a couple more times in this interview.
Jadyn, you have me added on Discord. I'd love to see your response to all of this.
What do you want? Are you recording? I bet you are.
Like, was the audio real? Like, of you saying the N-word to that dude? Like, was that legit?
No, I've never said.
Oh, cause there's like this audio clip. Have you seen it?
No, never seen it before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I can show you if you want. I'm just gonna send you a link. Because there's this video.
I would never say the N-word. Never said n.
If you've seen it, here's the link right here.
Fuck you, n. They use Photoshop.
For the audio? What is the context for this? Is any of this real at all?
The context is this is like... this is insane, like, commentary community drama that you have no idea about. Alright, you two, like, make, like... Don't you make, like, videos on, like, Minecraft shit, too? Is that where you come from?
I don't.
But,
like, I have seen messages also, Discord messages, floating around on Twitter as well. Apparently, one of these people has stated that he called you out for milking Technoblade's name after his death, and apparently you threatened to get him fired from his job.
I'm gonna find where you work, and I'm gonna get you fired from your job.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that was not a serious threat whatsoever.
Even if it's not serious to you, they might take it as serious to them because they don't know. Like, if somebody told me, I'm gonna call up where you work and get you fired, I would feel pretty threatened. Like, I would like to.
No, the guy definitely knew. He definitely knew I was just joking around. That guy is like a troll. Like, that's what he does.
Do you want to add him to the call? Like, what is his shit?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know this guy. I was just like in a random ass Discord call and he started talking shit, so I just talked shit back.
I was saying, so you would consider Brazo wrong for making those Technoblade videos, right? Like, he's in the wrong for making those videos?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear why he's in the wrong there.
Those videos were about Technoblade. They were made, like, very close to, like, his death. Like, they were made, like, literally immediately after he passed away, right?
Yeah, the guy was making, like, literally, like, 5 videos a day or something crazy like that on Technoblade's death.
Now, if he only made 3, would you say he's in the wrong? If he only made 3 Technoblade videos, for example?
Yeah, if he made 3 Technoblade videos, like, the day after he died, yeah, that would still be wrong.
But that's what you did, though. Like, you made 3 Technoblade videos after he died.
Now, in my conclusion, Jadyn makes content that with little to no personality, has no personality in her words or editing. It's not funny, saying the N-word, thinking that it makes you edgy and red-pilled, even though it just makes you look like a complete dickhead. And she thinks that saying the N-word is like edgy humor, even though there's no humor in this, just being edgy. And most of all, she can't take criticism. She threatened to get someone fired from his job for making a video about her, and she also is one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen.
It's the remix, Lois. Let's go. Good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's signing a salute to the American race.
No, I've never said n in my life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's not funny.